I've always been different, not the same, odd, unique, special. I've always been outcast and felt like I was the black sheep. Well, guess what? Now I fucking embrace it. I am Liv the Black Sheep, and I'm here to tell you what I think, how I think, and why I think that way. Because I fucking can. Guys, it's beautiful and sunny out here today, so I figured I'd try and do a little recording outside. Today we're going to talk about toxic people. I've made a guide that I call my how to fuck you to toxic people. So I'm going to give you 5 things to look for and then some steps that I use in order to evaluate this and a little bit of advice at the end. So hopefully you enjoy and you take something away from this. Maybe you are unintentionally a toxic person and this will help you be more aware of it. Maybe you aren't aware you have toxic people, and this will help you find them and help you get over the harsh reality of what has to happen next. Enjoy! So guys, there are signs to tell if you have a toxic family member or loved one that you might need to part ways with. So no, I'm not saying dump them like a bad Tinder date. You need to take your time and evaluate the relationships in your life. I'm going to help you today by sharing with you my list of top 5 things to look for before you cut out Uncle Bob, Grandma, your dad, or whoever this person might be to you in your life. Number 1, they will take any opportunity to make you feel of no value. This can be by conflict verbally, emotionally abusing you, and wearing down your self-esteem. Typically, these will start as small little comments that are meant to get right under your skin and almost make you lash out. Why? Because reason 2, but we're going to get there in a second. Comments like you look like shit, or why didn't you do a better job cleaning? Little things that we're going to let sit and leave unaddressed, eating away at our own value. Slowly and surely, the more you are told these things, the more you are going to believe them to be true. You will lose you if you don't put a stop to it. Number 2, you're gonna be the villain, the black sheep in everything you say and do. They will always have their side and their people on their side, the ability to rally the troops to help defend them because you're wrong and you're the guilty party. They didn't plan to ever truly come together with you. You're only their punching bag to take out their own shitty life on. They will lash out and make you look bad so they can feel better. Anything to make them feel above you, like they are more important and better. You may find yourself feeling outcast and alone, but you are not alone. You are not evil. You are not a villain. You are not bad. All the darkness they've surrounded you with is shit. You are worth it. You are special and you are important. Wash that shit off and come on up, baby. Number 3. Drama seems to follow them around with every move. Someone who has always done something to offend them, and they're always going to seek you out to vent and use you to bury their own issues. I like to call this slave burden carrying. Yeah, slave burden carrying, because you have no choice. They're enslaving you to be their shit zone. They will demand you take their side, and it's a one-way street. You are expected to be there for them, but they're never going to show up and provide you with what you need. They will come to save face and ensure their hold on you is not broken. It's important their hold on you is not broken. They need you to be their toxic dumping ground. They need you to be the person that they can put down so they can feel better. That is your worth to them, but it's not your true worth. They're wrong. You're priceless. You deserve so much better. Number 4. You are rarely ever heard and only asked for advice in order to initiate number 3. Drama. Yeah, right. When you're always talking and providing advice, yet none of it is ever taken. You can't be allowed freedom to make up your own mind. Oh, hell no. Everything you say and do is wrong and forever feels like you need to be corrected. Here's where we get stuck. Our confidence ripped away and we become silent, complacent. This is a direct relationship to the level of respect that other person has for you. That level of respect is eroding you and your own level of your own self-respect. If providing constructive feedback allows us to grow, not acknowledging feelings, thoughts, opinions, causes us to fade and die. We need freedom to like what we want and want what we want for ourselves. If you never feel heard, chances are you're going to need to look deep into that relationship. When you can no longer make any choices without fear, worry, and guilt about the other person and their reaction, they have the control. They are in power. Number 5, when you question them and or their belief systems, they will get angry or mean. This is by far the biggest red flag. When you start talking and they shut you down without hearing you out, maybe at first they're just telling you, oh, sorry, you have to stop, you're making me uncomfortable. Or they're interrupting so you can't actually speak. If you persist, you may get anger and rage lash back out at you. Now, I'm going to give you an example in my personal life. I've been through many traumas. Some directly my fault. I put myself in that situation. Some I wasn't old enough to understand what the hell was going on. Now, when I want to talk about what happened to me and how I'm going to make my way forward and how I'm going to deal with this person has shut me down. They only meet me with negativity. I've been told my downward spiral hurts them. My mind's playing tricks on me. You see, sadly, it's those moments that triggered me to really dig for the truth and find out how and what I need to do next for me. Because my life is about me, and that's not selfish. Toxic people aren't a joke. Before you make this kind of choice, you really need to sit down and process. Be objective, not emotional, when you're looking for these signs. I suggest making yourself a list with specific examples. Maybe it's just 1 or 2 things. Either way, if it's important to you and your healing to be free of toxic people, then you need to learn how to express these things to those people. Now, when you express your feelings and your observations to the person you're feeling is toxic, if they show any of the above 5 signs, that's seriously your indicator light. It is flashing brightly. Red light, red light. They're not ready to process and hear what you have to say. They're just not ready. They're not there. Don't push. It's only going bad. If they attempt to apologize, don't accept it right away. Make sure that actions proves that the words had merit. We can always allow the chance to evolve and change, but always proceed with caution. Orange light. Orange light. Know that in your life, you're important and valuable. We all need you to be the adult you always needed as a child. Break the cycle. Embrace it, even if you aren't a parent. Show the world we can all be better. Let the crabs stay in their bucket. They'll always keep trying to claw each other down. Once one almost makes it out, they'll all pull that one down. It's time to stay out and leave the crabs to the crabs in their shitty bucket. Respect is earned, and it is shown by actions always matching words. It is not given because you're older, gave birth, had a tougher life, or having a worse day than anybody else. It is given when earned. And what has always been the way just might be a fucking way, but it's not the only way. Find your own truth. Dream your own dreams. Embrace your future. Today will only pass and become yesterday without a second thought. Spend your time wisely. All right, to wrap up today, I just need to take another moment to just really hone in again on how serious this kind of choice is going to be to make. You're going to need to set expectations and boundaries. There has to be limits and lines drawn in the sand. It is not going to feel comfortable. It is going to feel unnatural, painful, and on an emotional level, you might feel like, how can I go on without that person? They're my world. I need them. That's okay. That's just your brain trying to process an immense change in behavior. You're now questioning a core belief system. Stay strong, stay the course, because you deserve it, and learn to choose things for yourself. Congratulate yourself on the little goals that make you happy. Only you can do this if you want to be free. Make it happen. Make your choice. Live your life for you. Live free of toxins. time to come together. Break the silence. Make our fucked up abnormal normal. Peace and love, friends.